This is Quinn from Triumph TCG. Today we got Gage here. What place did you take today, Gage?
I got first place today with some jank.
Oh, playing Digimon?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see the spice, my brother.
All right. So we'll start with the eggs. It's going to be 4 Cupimon. It's a security kind of base, yellow base kind of deck. You want to make sure that you just have that draw power because you're not evolving a lot. Next, we're going to play the 5th for the Upamon, just to, always have that threat in the raising area. Plus, it also draws a card if we meet the requirement. Next, we're going to go on to rookies. We're going to play 4 Salamon, really strong for the recovery and grinding out those long games. Dodges Flare, which is really funny. Just a really cool card to have for this recovery style of deck. Then we're going to go for Bushiagumon. It's our win condition. We have a lot of cards that could summon him and kind of put our opponent into that, checkmate kind of area, right? It also dodges Flare. Funny. Next, round off the, level 3s, 2 Lucemon. Once again, we recall a lot of rookies out of the stack are level 3s, so just to have a recovery 10k beater plus a 5 cost recover is really strong. That's it for the level 3s. Next, we're going to go ahead for our level 5s. Obviously, we're going to go for Magnite Angemon. Usual opener, suspect, right? Plus 1000 DP for every 3 security, and just a solid card. Next, we're going into the Nightmon. Like I said, it's jank. It's like yellow binder drop, ultimately. It's just a funny card. You could play Papa Rookie, or you could combo it with, some Nightmon shenanigans. Last for level 5s, 2 Mistimon. We'll talk about him in a second. We could go into Lordknight, called Nightmon, negative 4,000 on ultimate, then end our turn playing a Mistimon, thus killing a rookie and a level 5 with 7,000 DP, which is really strong. Take care of 2 bodies while you're building 2 bodies, right? Next, we're going for our yellow megas, 3 Lordknightmon. Like I said, Lordknight calls all of the Nightmons, Lucemons, Bushiagus, and the Salamons. So really strong, really... just super aggro, right? To combo, to prevent aggro coming from us are the Sakuyamons. Sakuyamon stop screen, OTK, Imperial Dramon, Shoutmon, any little, Digimon coming out of raising area, they can't swing into our security, which, just kind of a stall card, and then we could bridge in a Valder on top of that. Plus the the effect of where your opponent's security Digimon gain negative 3,000 comes up quite a bit, especially if you're playing some weird Mega Zoo deck. Last, to round out the yellow megas, 3 Magnedramon. I don't like the 4 in this kind of build. You don't really want to see it as often because him and Lordknight both call all these level 3s that we have. So ultimately, we could Digivolve on top of him to add that aggression to call a Bushy, swing for game kind of thing. To wrap up the level 6s, we're going to go to Mastamon. So Mastamon allowed a lot of crazy combos today. You go into Mastamon, well, for example, Lordknight, swing Lordknight, called Nightmon, right? I have plenty of memory because I play these Tamer boosts. Then I go into Mastamon. I strip both of our security, but then I'm allowed to call a Bushiagumon off of that. So right there, I called 1 body into 2 bodies with 2 megas off 1 attack, which is pretty bonkers. Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. And, stripping the security to grab Bushiagumon from discard pile, it's essentially 1 to take a security 3 checks off 1 body. Super strong. Level 7s, we go for Valdarm. Valdarm's great in security when your opponent smacks it and usually dies. We go on top of it with our Lordknights, Sakuya, Magnedramon, whatever it may be, just to clear the board, right? 4 Omnimon Zord defeat. I know this looks like Brick City here, but honestly, you just gotta get lucky, really. Like if you're lucky, you win, because I've had 2 defeats in there. What's really solid with him you could go into him off of Mastamon.
Yeah.
So after you you Digivolve into Mastamon, summon a Bushy, then you could go into him and then gain Sec +1s off the Mat and Ties for even more lethality. To round off our boss monsters, one antibody. I want to put a second one in, but the one just felt fine. If I wanted to put a second one, I probably could have Valdarn, to be honest. But he's just an extender for when your Zwart defeat gets called out of security, and let's say you're going up against a Hexblaumon, he goes on top of the defeat, swing over the Hexblaumon, pop another Digimon, really strong, walking Gaia Force. And you could actually climb into this off the level 5, into Mastamon, into defeat, into X antibody to start negating attacks if you need to. To round off, we got our Tamers and options. All we play are the 3 Tiamat, right? We want that extra memory gain to allow our crazy Mastamon plays to happen, right? And then it also gives this guy Sec +1, which allows us, like I said, to be aggressive with Mastamon. Last 3 Tamers are the Izzies. Great card. We play the black Tamer because we play just 4 Flare as our removal. Izzy allows to set up the combo pieces to put defeat into the security. And Ultimate Flare is just a great board wipe for Ricky Rush, some Shoutmon decks, or, you know, just try to control people going wide. But yeah, that's a list. It worked really well. I clapped everyone. And yeah, I definitely play it again.
All right, Gage, you want to give any shout outs?
Yeah, definitely. First shout out, Cameron Shinoy, my boy. Me and him been working on the list. He's been pushing me to play this, and it's super hot. Well, watch out for Shinoy. Shinoy is best player in Seattle. And obviously Triumph TCG, best place to get your cards, product, whatever it may need for your TCG needs, they got it.
Agreed, man. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for taking first, man.
Yep,
Thank you, Gage.
Thank you. Have a good